fam? Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. So I finally got one. I finally added one to the collection. Today we're going to take a look at the Reate EXO. So I've been waiting on the picking up one of these for a while. I wanted an M, and then I heard through the grapevine that they were going to be doing a full-size locking model. So with Reate, you've got the typical foam stuff. I don't know what all's in here. I'm assuming it's a microfiber and some other paperwork. Nobody cares about paperwork. Nobody cares about the microfiber. Let's look at the knife. So this is the newest version of the EXO. Well, not the newest anymore. They've done a light version or whatever now. But this is the newest version of the real EXO M, or the EXO with the lock, and it is fully ambidextrous now. So the lock is flippable. Now I did get the micarta version, the blacked out micarta version. It's really strange. The titanium versions and all, they're all the same price. So, but the micarta gives it a little more grip. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the blade itself. So I did go with the Tonto version. Picked this up recently from my friends at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, so y'all make sure to show them some love in the comments and show them some love. Their link will be down below if you guys need anything. As it says, if it cuts, they carry it. Fantastic, fantastic knife. I really do enjoy this thing. I forgot kind of how, I forgot that they are kind of rattly, but, you know, that's kind of a nature of the beast on these things, but fidget factor is insane. I like having the lock. I like the full size. I almost purchased an M. I'm glad I didn't, because I wanted the full size grip, the full size blade. I like having the larger grip. Now I do like the new versions that have all of the blue accents, the blue titanium accents. You guys know I love black and blue, so that just really worked out. And then having the satin flats with the PVD coating on the edge there, and you do have LMAX steel. I didn't bother looking any of this knife up. I don't know why I didn't. Usually I have notes and whatnot, but we are looking at a little over 8.5. Might as well just say 8.5, and then 3.5 inch cutting edge. 5 ounces, so not a lightweight knife, but fun nonetheless. Again, it is all titanium, and a full-size blade there. So let's go ahead and crack into some of the close-ups on this thing. Let's take a look at everything here. So you can see really nicely done micarta, and a really interesting, almost like a battle-worn finish on the titanium. So you can see that there. It's just kind of like a almost like a black wash on the titanium, but it looks more battle-worn to me. And then again, you have all of your blue accents, T6, and I think it's T6 and T8 hardware. Yeah, T6 and T8 hardware. T8 hardware on most of the stuff, but then you have your inlays that are T6. Pocket clip again is reversible. Very nice pocket clip. I've been very impressed. I carried this thing a lot this past weekend. See, there's where your locking lug comes in at. So you have your lock here, and that is again reversible, so you can flip it over to the other side. Take a look at the blade here. So again, your locking lugs move up to the top, and that's what locks it in. Now, when you're just holding the knife, or without holding it, there is like a kind of there is some some wiggle there. But if you're actually holding the knife, that wiggle goes away. So when you're actually holding the knife, it is a very, very secure blade. There's a little bit of side-to-side play, but again, it's a gravity OTF, so there's going to be some wiggle. You got a decent sharpening choil there. It is a flat grind. I believe that's a flat grind. Usually they're a dual grind, but I believe that is a flat grind on both the main and the secondary bevels there. Cutting edge looks phenomenally well done. Of course, wouldn't expect anything less from Reate. Does look extremely well done. Let's take a look at the edge here. That's done good, and then the tip is good as well. Of course, your tip on the Tonto is going to be a little bit thicker, so it's not going to be quite as slicey, but this thing is extremely sharp. Let's put that blade up and check these T6s. Oh, no, they are T8s. So I misspoke. They are T8s on the inlays, and then yep, so everything is a T8. So again, my apologies, I did misspeak on that. All these screws are well done. Ergonomically, this thing is really sound. I mean, it's kind of hard to screw up just a kind of a straight edge handle. It feels good in the hand. You got some really nice checkered jimping there, and then some actual standard jimping here on the back. But that feels really great. I think the micarta does help in that feeling as well, because you get that warmth of that micarta there on the back side when you're holding the knife. The titanium one just didn't quite feel the same. And then it just functions really well. I mean, of course, it's once you know what you're doing, it's pretty easy to function with this blade. So yeah, I kind of ended the video without talking about how the knife felt in the hand, and that was it didn't seem right, so I wanted to come back in and talk about that. But I've got no hot spots. I mean, you can really crank down on this thing and not have any issues. It's a really well thought out design, and really simple, deceptively simple in its construction. So just a fun knife. It's been one that I've been wanting to add to the collection for quite a bit, and I'm happy to finally have done so. So it is a grail marked off of the list, finally. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm not going to draw this out too much longer. So as always, just remember to be kind, be humble, be EDC. Y'all take care.